The following is for entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors. We are not responsible for any losses, only the profits. What's happening, Octo Nation? We're going to take a look at one that's been requested quite a few times, and so I want to dive in. It's also got the ESG play. It's a solar type of play, but it's one of those shell companies we talk about. It's like a penny, but they got a lot of things underneath it. So it's cool because you're not just dependent on one exact little item. You get quite a few. Pacific Holdings Corp is the name. Y'all heard of it? Ticker for me on the OTC is SNPW. SNPW. Now, there are quite a bit of shares. There's could always be way more. There's not a billion, but there's 966.5 million shares, which is quite a lot. But the thing's always sitting at like 14 cents, so you know it's not like it's sitting at $7 or something crazy like that. We still have a long ways to multiply it, I think. Who are they? Well, Sun Pacific operates several subsidiaries, including Sun Pacific Power Corp. That's going to be like the solar stuff. They got Street Smart Outdoor Corp. So they've got like stuff for city, like big industrial things for cities, which I think is kind of cool and probably really good timing right now. So they've even got like solar paneled LED lighting setups for city benches and like city dumpster things. You know, every city's got that stuff and they got to buy it from someone. You might as well get it from someone who is also incorporating ESG into it. They also have a subsidiary called Meta Recycler. They're a leading edge processing facility that will turn waste into renewable energy. So they will take stuff from hospitals and somehow recycle it. But they make quite a bit of money doing it. I think that one's based in New Jersey. It's an actual company. They're doing it. They're in a big, huge warehouse. They are sharing it with some other folks. So it's not like a monster thing, but they're making money doing it. It's kind of cool because they're recycling too. So you get more of that ESG on it. Plus you get like the government, city, medical contract, stuff like that. It's good. They got something called Bella Electrical. So they do lighting, LED stuff, National Mechanical Group, and Sun Pacific Security Corp. So they even do stuff with security. I didn't really get into it that far, but I wanted to hurry up and get this out because mainly this one right here. This is why we're here. This is the ESG umbrella thing that I think is really cool. So what is this thing that we're looking at here? This looks like to me it's stainless steel. It could be stainless steel or aluminum, but it is a bus stop. So we've been talking about all the electric buses like Proterra and all that coming out. Well, hey, we need a new bus stop now too. Why not have one that's got solar panels on top? Check this out. It's also got plug in here, right? So like if you're there, you can charge your phone or whatever you got. They got USB cables, USB ports. You see that? I thought it was pretty neat. You know, I've noticed people that sit at bus stations and stuff. They always have headphones in. They listen to their headphones in their own little world. Now they can charge their phone. It's kind of cool. But regardless, the deal about these is they look industrial. They're not just like some cheap looking thing. These are solid metal. They also have some sort of technology with doing advertising and stuff. So, you know, at bus stops, how they usually have like an ad for a lawyer or whatever. Well, they got that all integrated in here too. And so they can light it up and they can probably do like some sort of LCD screen. But the deal is on top of this, see how it's like that arc? On top of that is solar panels. So again, that will give people light, a way to charge their phone. And you can see inside of here, they've actually got like wires. So it's ready to connect whatever you want to connect. And it's totally green because it's got the solar panels. You know, here's even the bench. It looks solid, super solid metal. I'll take it. So where are they at? So Sun Pacific Power has 8 worldwide manufacturing and assembly locations, including 5 in the United States. So at first when I saw this, I'm like, okay, are they just buying stuff from China and stamping a brand on it? Not really, dude. 5 out of 8 of the things they get are done in the United States, which is huge. So you're getting that whole blue collar support American worker thing. On top of that, our 5 USA stocking and assembly facilities provide custom wiring and painting along with quick shipments to any part of the United States. So I like that. So it's, you know, made to order. So for your city, if your city's color or part of that city, they want to make like a purple or a yellow or whatever they want to go with whatever city color frame you're going through, they can paint them. So that they're making money on it. That's good. They're capitalizing. And the custom wiring thing, like I was saying, like, okay, how many USB ports would you like on it? 5, 2? Okay, it's another X amount of money, you know, just more and more money from it. I like it. Our products are manufactured from top quality materials to provide years of trouble-free service, including pure imported, so imported metal, A360 aluminum ingot for superior thermal properties and durability. Silicone gaskets seal out dirt and moisture while providing superior fire resistance. Yeah, so that's the thing. You ain't gonna burn these down. If you ever see one of these on fire or something, something's not right. How about some Biden government love? We talked about a lot with that, with a lot of these SPACs that are coming out. Some of their managers are getting literally like pulled from Biden, and he's like, we need you to help lead this ESG division here and there and there. Well, guess what? So the CEO of this company, this dude right here on the left, and this is on his Twitter, and he said, congratulations to Governor Ramiro for being picked to serve our President Biden team to lead the U.S. Commerce Department. He's obviously friends or knows her. I mean, he's hugging her. It looks like they're at some like smaller office somewhere. I think they're both in New Jersey, so that, or Rhode Island or something. So that would make sense that he might know her. Why does that matter? Because hopefully she can help him get some government contracts for like these solar bus stations. You know, I mean, if you can get electricity to something, you can put it out. Pretty interesting stuff. From then, here is Miss Gina over here. She's an American politician and venture capitalist who has been the 75th governor of Rhode Island since 2015, a member of the Democratic Party. She is the first woman to serve as the governor of Rhode Island. Fantastic. Well, CEO is friends there. Fantastic. So how many easy breezy government contracts we're going to get? So the other thing we like seeing is being active. Are they pumping out press releases, or are they just like PPSI where they don't do anything for a long time? You don't know what's going on. Pumping out the press releases too. So they're active on their Twitter. They're pumping out the press releases. Check this out. Sun Pacific Holdings Corp. subsidiary National Mechanic Group, in partnership with Blissful Holdings, identifies an $80 million project funding source / partner for solar farm project in Durango, Mexico. Sweet, we'll take that. Now, this was a year ago, but this is just one that popped up. So that scared me today. Surround sound all the way up. You know, this just shows, though, that they can even help with solar panels. So they're the go-to guys for solar panels and like weird places to power. If you need weird lighting somewhere or something, these guys do it. I think it'd work. Here's just another big list of press releases that they've done here. Lots of them. Again, they're active on social media. Check this out. So they'll be paying several hundreds of thousands of dollars in property tax to Westmark and the state, which I believe is a great added benefit for the local economy. So you say if you're paying $100,000 in taxes for a place, that means you're probably raking in some money. All right, we'll take it. The vast majority of non-glass lightweight portable solar panels is endless. And as we continue our pursuit for renewable green products to make a difference in the world for your car, RV, boat, backpack, military, emergency service, etc. He's showing like this. I think it's kind of neat. What this looks like to me is kind of like a plasticky foam that you can probably close up like a suitcase, but then you can open it up and it's a solar panel. So if you're out somewhere hiking or whatever and you need energy for a little heater or a little cook thing or whatever, you could probably just like open this thing out and you get solar and plug into it. So that thing is kind of neat. He's got a video here if you want to come watch it about the bus stop thing. He said solar powered bus shelters manufactured for your city, municipality bus shelters. Check it out. We have no interest in any dilution to our company, and we're not going down that rabbit hole. Our investors have stayed by our side and will do as they have done in the past, and will be extending our note till we complete permanent close of our bond as they've done before. So what he's saying, we're not going to dilute shares anymore. Awesome. Guy's also been on some big TV stuff. ABC, looks like CNBC or something right here. There's a link if you want to go watch those. So we've got exposure. We've got some random places he showed up, some random sales. It's good, but remember, we're kind of in that, not bottom floor, but we're kind of at that midway point where We're just waiting for like a big couple more contracts and this thing could fly. It could absolutely fly. If you want to take a look at the ticker, so see where we're at, SNPW. So look at this. The other thing is, see, some people were pointing this out to me when this was already like almost all-time recent highs around like 35 cents. I still might have heard me say before, I really like going shopping when stuff's about half off because number one, it proved where it can go. Number two, the chances of it heading back to that point are pretty darn high. So I woke up this morning, my dream came true. It was more than half off, because if it went to 35 cents, today it got all the way down to 6.5 cents. Right now it's sitting at like 9.2 cents per share, which is nothing. Just nothing, right? When I started doing this video, it was like in the 13s or 14s. Look how cheap you can get it right here. Just looking at the chart alone, I'm like, yeah, why not? I'll throw some chips in there. Should you back up the truck and mortgage your house and put it all in here? No, not at all. This is that lottery ticket type of play. You know, you could get a 3-4x on your money. Just proving profitable. Like I said, if we get a press release saying that they even got New Jersey bus stops, can you imagine how many they would have to sell them? I mean, just to guess, I don't know, a couple thousand at least, right? Probably way more, 5,000. If you sold 5,000 of those things, I mean, it could be a lot of money. And remember, that's just one state. If that chick gets us that one state, what if we got a notched contract for it? It could go crazy, and I'm all about going crazy. Now, going back into time. I don't know if this was the same company back in 2017 here. As you can see, it's been way high, 3, 5, whatever. Regardless, it's cool to look at charts like this because retail optics. Most aren't going to really look into the shares if they're diluted or whatever. They're like, oh my gosh, it's going to go back up to 20 bucks. It's been over 20. It's been, I'll just stop there. It's been 100. Fantastic. Even if we can get this to $1, I'll be totally jacked. Why? Because it's only at 9 cents right now. So if we can get to $1, we're 10xing our money. Think about that. You gonna jump in this with me? I'm sure they've diluted since then, but he's saying we're not diluting anymore. What if this got to $5? I don't know. I think if you got a monster contract like that with those solar bus stop things, could do pretty darn well. Is anyone already in this? Are you just totally staying away from this? You're like, this is junk. I don't know if it's junk, but I mean, it is kind of a sketchy play. But most of the stocks we talk about electronic vehicles, totally sketchy. Battery companies. It's a weird way to play solar. I think it's a good gamble for it. You know, this is not IEA. If you want a super solid solar play, IEA, go watch my video on that. As solid as you're going to get for a solar play. You get his little brother here just for a little sprinkle on top. See if you can't run with it. If you haven't subscribed, please do it. It definitely helps our channel. I also have a Patreon. Join that. People are getting super early entries, and we are multiplying like crazy out there. I'm sure you might be worried about how the stock market went today. I'm not really. I'm going to go ahead and go over it because I'm not going to have time to do another video today. And I just want to show you something. I just want to show you a chart. And you might say, I don't like charts. I don't know what to do. Just look at this. I'm going to show you here the last year. I'm going to zoom out. What happened? We broke a trend. So we were trending. We had the green and the red. We had these things in the middle, candles, zipping up and down. They hit the top, go back to the bottom. Hit the top, go back to the bottom. Well, what happens when it breaks trend out of this that we drew in? It likes to correct itself and go back down towards the red to get back into trend. That's all that happened here, folks. I ain't scared at all. Why it's not even close to breaking this, and even if it did, it's probably could just fake us out a little bit, but look, just look at the charts. If you're ever scared and you're like, what is going on? I can't figure out what's going on. Look at the charts. Stop going to CNN. CNN is never going to tell you the reality of what's really going on and why. I can assure you that. Please help share this video with your friends. We'll see you all out there tomorrow. Did you know that we give away free silver? Simply leave a comment on the video, and as long as you're in the continental United States, you can be automatically entered to win. Please friend us on Twitter and StockTwits.